Hey crypto criminals, XRPcop here. Today we're going to go over the onboarding process for the Aftermath Islands Metaverse, as well as their play-to-earn game called Lost Kingdom of Tessara. We call it LKoT for short. Make sure you stay till the end because I'm going to give you tips on how to play LKoT. We're giving away a free plot of land. We're giving away 500 golden coconuts, and I'm also giving away 25 free resource pack NFTs that you can use in game. So make sure you stay till the end. Alright, before we get started with the onboarding process, I have a few things to share. The first thing is I am super excited to announce that I am now an ambassador for Aftermath Islands. Part of my task as an ambassador is to help onboard new users in both LKoT and the Metaverse, answer any questions the users may have, track any users that I invite, as well as provide valuable content for all the users, including a 20% discount code. Okay, before we get rolling into the instructional portion, you're going to need your cell phone for this first step. So if you're watching this video on your PC, pop over to your cell phone and load up the video because there's going to be links in the description that you need to click in order to install the app. This is an important step in the process because you have to use the links in my description in order to get your 25 free NFTs at the end of this video. So go ahead and pop over to your cell phone now, and the first step on this video I'm going to explain how to install the Liquid Avatar mobile app. Okay, so now that you click the link in the description of the video, you should see this on your mobile device. This is how we're going to download the Liquid Avatar app. You want to make sure you're seeing the referral code at the top of the screen because this is how I track you as an ambassador, and this is also how you're going to earn your 25 free NFTs at the end of this video. So make sure you see that referral code. So depending on what type of device you have, you're going to go to the App Store or you're going to go to Google Play and download the Liquid Avatar mobile app. Before you do, you're going to want to watch this next portion of the video because it shows you step by step how to download the app and set it up. Alright, now that you've loaded Liquid Avatar onto your phone, you have two ways of playing LKoT. You can play it in your phone by clicking the banner inside the Liquid Avatar mobile app, or you can click login and sign up on your PC. So here on my screen, we're going to be clicking login and sign up. It's going to take me to a QR code. In your Liquid Avatar app, at the bottom left is a QR code reader. So an important thing for logging in on a PC is you want to start about 2 feet away from your screen and work your way in. If you try scanning the code really close, it's not going to pull up the proper credentials. So I'm on my phone now, and I'm bringing my camera closer, and it pulled up a connection request. It says Liquid Avatar verifiable credentials. I'm going to click accept. This step-by-step process is included in the instruction video if you didn't watch it. So I'm going to click the MetaPark pass. I'm going to send it, and it's going to send the signal to my laptop here, and we're going to log into LKoT. Okay, so you can play this on your phone if you like. You simply click the banner in the Liquid Avatar mobile app, and it'll take you on a browser. I choose to play on my PC because I can leave it playing overnight and it doesn't drain the battery on my phone. Alright, so before we do the tutorial and stuff, we're going to hit the most important step here, and this is how to get your free Wax wallet. So you can see I have my Wax wallet linked. As I mint NFTs in game, they go right to my wallet, which is pretty cool. On your screen, you should have a little button right here that says Get Code. It's going to take you to a new page, and you're going to fill out a form to sign up for a free Wax wallet. Once you get to that screen, you can log in with Facebook, and it'll set your wallet up right away. If you don't want to use Facebook and you just want to do an email password type login, you can put in your email information, and they will send you a code to sign up for a new Wax wallet. Okay, on my screen I have my Wax wallet. This is basically how Aftermath Islands keeps track of all your resources, any virtual plots of land you buy, any items, pets, vehicles, those type of things. So this is your basic dashboard. You can click on your NFTs here and see what you have. It'll sort, you can sort by collection. I have a lot of NFTs, so they're loading up. So these are the resources that you get for free while you're playing LKoT. I don't really use this Wax wallet website except for sending and receiving Wax. I use Atomic Hub, which I'm going to show you now. Alright, so we've loaded up Atomic Hub. This is the XRPcop Atomic Hub here. And it connects your Wax wallet. And it's just a better integration to being able to sort through your NFTs. You can list them for sale, trade, transfer. So when I'm giving you your 25 free NFTs, I'm going to pick from my resources that I have here, and I'm going to send you 25 to get you started. Alright, so once you pick Aftermath Islands, now you have the different schemas, and you can parse through all your different items they have. So I have 28 houses, so you can scroll down and check out the houses that you have. Let's see, I have a bunch of weapons. Got some flamethrowers, brass knuckles, a bunch of cool stuff. Chainsaw. And these are my virtual land plots. And so using this drop down really helps out. So these are my resources. I have 36,522 resource pack NFTs. So these are going to be used in the Aftermath Islands metaverse once it launches. But every single one of these I got for free, and they all have value. So as you can see, I'm working on one of my islands that's all like dairy related, food related, lots of milk and yogurt, cheese. But other islands have different resources, which I'll show you in a little bit. But I just want to give you a quick overview of Atomic Hub and why I like it better than using just the Wax wallet dashboard. Okay, now that you have LKoT set up, you have Liquid Avatar mobile app set up, and you have your free Wax wallet set up. Now we're going to go into the actual metaverse itself. So you're going to go to play.aftermathislands.com. It's going to load up to this screen here, and you're going to press play. Once you press play, it loads up the Ready Player Me prompt here. You can either create an avatar here, or if you already have a Ready Player Me account, you can sign in. Alright, so I just signed in. These are all the avatars that I have. Before loading into the metaverse every time, you can pick any avatar to play that you have here, or you can create a new one. The cool thing about the Ready Player Me app is it takes a photo of you, and so as you can see, I got a big beard right now, and it did a pretty good job of depicting what I look like. Alright, so once you select your avatar and you click play, if there isn't anybody in the clubhouse right away, it's going to start an instance. So it's going to take a little while to load in the game. You're going to see a video playing. It's about a 2-minute long video. It should only take 15 to 20 seconds to actually load into the clubhouse. So I'm going to just run around for a little bit, give you a quick tour, and then we're going to move on to the next segment of the onboarding process. Now I'm going to turn the sound back on so you can kind of hear and get yourself immersed. Alright, so as we run around, I'm using the keyboard. W goes forward, S goes backwards, A and B are left and right, space bar is your jump. You can press P, maybe you'll dance or wave. And then I'm using the mouse to change my view. These are some crafting tables that they have set up in here. And the resource packs that I showed you, this is where we're going to be putting them together to create items. You can step in the blue circles of any of these NPCs and they will give you a little story about Aftermath Islands. Dance floor. Here's some of the items on display. You have the hover bikes here. These are your different armors that you have. And these are called T-Reckets. They're pets that will follow you around. This big dome you have in front of you is called the Pavilion. It's getting a little blurry now because I'm doing my screen recording here, but I'm sure you using the pixel screen and the cloud computing. Very, very good quality. Alright, so that's a quick little tour of the clubhouse. Again, you're free to jump in here anytime. Every week we do a sale meeting where we all come into the clubhouse and hang out, and we talk about what's on the agenda. But when the Metaverse goes live, this clubhouse is going to be basically the starting point for everybody. You're going to come to the clubhouse, you're going to get a ticket to whatever island you want to go to, and you're going to be able to take a boat to that island. Alright, so for the last part of this onboarding process, I'm going to show you how to buy land. It's very important that you use my link in the description below to buy land, and at the top of your screen you should see Aftermath Islands affiliate XRPcop. You're going to want to make sure this is on the top of your screen because this is how you associate with me as your ambassador, and also how I'm going to give you a 20% discount code off of eligible items. On the top left you might see a Wax button. You're going to click on that to log into your Wax wallet, and that will associate it to the website. As you can see, I'm logged in here. So when you add land to your shopping cart and purchase it, it's going to get sent to your Wax wallet. So first off, let's start with the virtual land. So you have theme islands, you have estate islands, and you have community islands. At the beginning of the video, I mentioned that new users will be getting a free plot of land. Aftermath Islands is giving away 30,000 plots of land from these community islands. I'm not sure which island you'll get, but it could be one of these, or it could be an island that's in the works right now. For this video, I'm going to give you a quick tutorial of the plots of land that I own on Driftwood Island. Alright, so we've loaded up the Driftwood Isle map here. As you can see, I'm still shopping with affiliate XRPcop. My Wax wallet is linked here. So when you get your free plot of land or any land that you've purchased and your Wax wallet is connected, it's going to populate on the map so you can tell where your plots of land are. So I have one there, I have a plot of land there, one here, one here, one here. And so if there was other plots for sale next to them, you would know where your land is and you could strategically buy the next plots. The color-coded areas here are questing and gaming areas. The green is like community land. This red area on the bottom is called the transportation hub. As players come into the island, this is where we're going to all land, and then we got to walk around the whole island or take our car or bike or whatever. So these are always like good strategic plots of land to buy. As you can see, all the waterfront plots have already been purchased, but there's a lot for sale. So if I click on this square here, it's going to open up a new page, and this is Driftwood Isle 1 plot parcel 179, and we're going to say add to cart. Remember, you want to make sure you see this at the top of your screen. You're going to check this box here. One thing's important to read is it may take up to 7 days for your item to come to your Wax wallet. It's not instant. So you're going to click checkout. Alright, so this is the checkout page. You're going to put in your email address here. I would put in the email address that you used to sign up for your Wax wallet. That way you get all the notifications in the same spot. This is going to be your billing information, and your payment will be on the next page. This is where you're going to get your 20% off discount by using my affiliate link. You're going to type in Ambassador XRPcop to get your 20% off. You need to make sure you have that link at the top of your screen. So you see here, Ambassador XRPcop, I saved you $7 on that plot of land. So you're going to fill out this information here and continue your payment. Now if you want to go back at any time, just close this page here, and I'll show you can add another plot. So we're going to add this one to the cart. We'll have 2 in the cart, check the box, and as you can see, the XRPcop discount code was already there, and now you got $14 off your plots of land. So it's important to use the link in the description of my video and use this code here. Alright, this is the last step of the onboarding process, and this is how you're going to get your 25 NFTs from me. So in the description below, I'm going to have a link to the Aftermath Islands Discord. You're going to load up that link, and it's going to prompt you to verify. You're going to want to click on the little island here and read the rules, obviously. And then you're going to go to the general chat, and you're going to type this out to get your free 25 NFTs. Hey at XRPcop, make sure you tag me. Thanks for the help onboarding me to Aftermath Islands Metaverse and Lost Kingdom of 𝙊𝙊𝙘𝙊𝙀. Can't wait for those free NFTs. Here's my Wax wallet, and then copy and paste your Wax ID right here. That way I can see that you tagged me. I will come over here and get your Wax ID, and then I will send you 25 free NFTs. Once I've sent them, I will reply to your message here and confirm them. Alright, so now we're going to go over a little bit of LKoT and some of my strategies. So I'm on Island 4 right now. I have 8 minions. They all hold about 45 resources each. I have a storehouse 1 with 67,000 capacity. And right now you can see I'm almost to my max because I'm holding my highest value resource here. So I have 67,118 and I can hold 67,276. So my minions are still mining. I got a couple selling because if we scroll up here, they're still collecting these resources. So I'll keep selling until we are at full capacity of my farm cheese. Then once we get to full capacity, I'm going to do some boosts to boost the resource value and my minion carrying capacity. So we got resource price here plus 500%. I'm going to do a processing speed of 100%. I'll do minion carrying capacity, and then I'm also going to do a moving speed of 100%. And what I'm going to do is sell all my Parmigiano cheese, and then I'm going to go to each island, which I have since filled up my storages with the most valuable resource on every island. So I have 8 minions and they're at full capacity. I can't upgrade them anymore. And so their moving capabilities and everything are very fast. But when you first start the game, you only get 3, and you got to level them up by mining for coconuts. So as your minions come in here, they're going to mine, and then they're going to put the coconuts in your storage. And you only start with 200 capacity here, so it gets full very quick. But then you got to go through the upgrades. So you can see the prices are they get pretty high. 7 trillion. This is a quintillion, I believe, but you get a huge capacity. So lots of room to upgrade still for me. But as you collect coconuts, you put them in your storage house here, and then when you sell, they come over here to the processing facility. And so you can select your guys to either mine or sell. Right now mine are all at sell because I want them stationary, and I have everything but my most valuable resource set to sell. So because there's no other resources in here, it makes your guys idle. And so when I do my boost, I'm going to set them all to sell, and then I'm going to set all my resources, but I'll just set this one to sell. And then they're going to bring the resources from the storage over to the processing facility, and then it's going to convert all the resources to coconuts. So right now I can process 80. Looks like I got plenty of money to upgrade, so I can process up to 640 resources per 0.2 minute, I believe is what it comes out to. And so each minion can carry 114. So if I don't upgrade this before I boost, there's going to be like a bottleneck of resources. So I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this, and I'm going to do the factory 1. I got this cool little factory. Over here you'll see notifications that come up, and I got a little bonus here from Build a Workshop 3, and I get 15 golden coconuts. So the golden coconuts are very important. Every once in a while you get an eagle that will fly by, and when you click on it, the eagle goes down and you get golden coconuts. If you go here to the upgrades, these upgrades are for this island, and you spend regular coconuts. So like the storage capacity is 2.8 billion coconuts. I have 14.7 billion, which is a lot, but I need like 60 billion to upgrade to the next island. So that's what I'm saving up for. So I'm not going to upgrade these ones. If you go to all island upgrades, these are your golden coconuts. So every time I upgrade, this amount right here will double typically. So it starts to get very, very expensive. Here's a eagle. Sorry for the kind of lag. That's my my OBS recorder. So if I click on the bird, I got 2 coconuts. The faster birds, I can get 4 coconuts on island 1, but if you go to island 2 and 3 and 4, the eagles will actually bring you more coconuts. So it's kind of an incentive to upgrade your islands to get more golden coconuts faster, but every time you upgrade your island, things get more expensive. So if you're on island 1 and you've been collecting golden coconuts, it's going to take you a long time to buy these different boosts. So you can see that endless stamina is 40 for me, but on island 1 I believe it was only 10. If you go to any of the 500%, for me it's 1600 because I'm on island 4, but I believe when you start they're only 200. But at 1 coconut per eagle, it takes you forever to build those up. It's kind of a trade-off. The higher you go up in the islands, the more golden coconuts you get, but the more expensive things get. On island 4, there's an eagle that goes across like really fast, and you get 48 golden coconuts. So let's talk about the boosts. This is what I'll be doing here in a second. So these are the ones that I have. I've already bought these. I got 30 endless stamina, 2 of these moving speed 50s. A lot of these lower ones I got as my daily prize, which I'll show you in a second. But these 500 resource price ones are what are really expensive. 1600 golden coconuts for me. So before I upgraded to island 4, I bought a bunch of them. So it's good to buy these cheap, but again, the trade-off is you're only collecting golden coconuts for 1 to 4 per eagle on island 1. Daily gifts. So you have all these daily gifts. This is I think it's a 90-day calendar. So every single day, it's a 24-hour timer. You get these gifts. So like here, you get 10 billion gold regular coconuts, 400 golden coconuts, 500 golden coconuts. So it looks like I'm going to get this is a boost timer. So I don't know what it is, but I'm going to get it's a surprise. So tomorrow I'll get another free boost. So that's what these are, the little timers. And then you can buy some here. You have your different levels. And the one that I'm going to be using right now is going to be 500 resource price increase. I'm going to be doing a processing speed, which allows my minions to convert the resources into regular coconuts faster. And then carrying capacity, and I'm going to be doing moving speed as well. So my goal here is going to be to empty my storage for the most valuable resource on every island to see how many coconuts I get. And my storage is almost empty here. Almost gone. Now they're all done. We'll get this bird, and I'm going to switch islands. And you'll see you'll keep your boosts, and I have used about half of all the timers.
Where's the women?
Yes, master.
And everybody is already set to sell. Let's get them moving. So I'm just clicking as fast as I can. You can also, once you click on the stamina bar, you can also use your space bar at the same time. If you have a touch screen, you can use multiple fingers, like rolling your fingers on the touchpad, and it'll make it go even faster. So I think we started with like 14.7 billion or something like that. So I've already got 4 billion collected, which is pretty good. Not too concerned with the eagles at this point because we need to keep using our boost time. But he's going to run right into this bar, so I'll just keep tapping right by him here. There we go. Going to the next island.
Where's the women?
Yes, master.
Okay, these guys are, as I get farther down an island, they're going to be even faster because I've been able to afford the speed upgrades and get this going quick, but I still might be able to get Island 1. Looks like I got a quarter, about a little bit of quarter of time left. I don't know if I'll make it or not. But that's why it's important to start on Island 4, because you don't want to waste your boosts on Island 1 and then still have the most valuable resources that you own, not be able to sell them for 500%. Alright, almost empty. And that's about it. Yep. So I already lost my 500% boost. Now I just have endless
Where's
stamina.
the women? Where's the women?
Where's the women?
So
Where's
it's
the
got
women?
endless stamina, so
Where's
let's
the
see what we
women?
got. Let me
Where's
do
the women? Where's the women?
100%
Where's
resource
the women?
price. We'll do that one. I'll use up one of these speeds here.
Yes, master.
Yes, master.
Since it's the lowest island, I don't want to use any of my big boosts for it. Endless stamina is now over, so you watch the green bar on the top. But on Island 1 here, I have it upgraded the most, so it's going down very, very slow, and my stamina bar is very, very large. So I have a lot of stamina built up. But even without endless stamina on this island, I'm going to have plenty of time for my boosts before I empty this storage of all my resources here. Alright, so now that I've done all my boosts and I sold all my resources, I have set my minions to mine, and none of them are selling. And this is what I like to do when I'm actively playing and I'm trying to compete for the NFT raffle tickets. So I'll have everybody mining, and then I come in here and mint an NFT. And once you link your wallet, your Wax wallet, you can just keep minting NFTs all day long. And these are all free. And so each of these resources, you can see they got different names: used store fixture, repairable cooler, recycled brick. These are all going to be used in the Aftermath Islands Metaverse marketplace to build items. So let's say you have wrecked your car that you have in the metaverse and you need to repair it. You might go to the auto repair facility, and it might require you to have some of these resources to be able to repair your car. If I go over to Island 2, so they just recently changed, and they're all like wartime artifacts. Cracked wooden shield, damaged mallet, dull sword, dull axe, gunpowder. And so from top to bottom is how you value the resources. So this one is only worth 9 coconuts per 1 resource. And remember that my minions, when they're mining, they can carry 63. So your minion will go gather 63 broken bow and arrows at one time, and then deposit them into the storage facility. So there you go. That's 1, 2. So if I sell those, they're worth 9 coconuts each. And if we go to the bottom, gunpowder is more valuable, so the gunpowder is worth 1,868 coconuts. And you have to remember that these values are based on your island upgrades. So you have right here resource value, which I have upgraded completely, but it's also your where is it at here? Processing bonus. Your processing bonus upgraded by golden coconuts also affects that number. So it might not be the same for you, but the more you upgrade things, the more stuff will be worth more. So again, on this island here, my guys are a little bit slower. They don't carry as much, but you still want to try to get as many of these NFTs as you can, because when you get into the actual metaverse, you're going to want to use all these free resources that you were able to obtain and get an NFT for. So I'll get an NFT. You need 1,000 broken bone arrows in order to qualify to get an NFT. Once I click that, it's going to pop over to my Wax wallet, and then you'll be good rolling for when the metaverse goes live. So some sample recipes have already been put out that vary by the different professions. So let's say you want to make a sword. You might need different types of metal. You might need some pyrotechnics. You might need some leather strapping. You might need some wood. Maybe you want your handle made out of wood. So all these different resources that you're collecting, you're going to be able to utilize for buying and selling stuff inside the metaverse. So that's the best part about this play to earn game. So I'll go back over here to island number 4 and kind of show you what my strategy is when I'm using my laptop. I primarily use my laptop. Sometimes I will use my phone. You can play this game on either. So I will have, let's say for example, I'm leaving the house. I'm still going to go to the bottom, hold this most valuable resource, but I'll have everything else set to sell. And I will have, out of my 8 minions, I will set two or three, depending on how full my storage is. Right now it's empty. I'll have 2 to 3 selling. So if I'm gonna go to sleep, I'm gonna leave my laptop running. I turn off my power settings so the laptop doesn't go to sleep, and my minions will be mining all night long. And so when I wake up in the morning, I'll have, come on, scroll down here. I'll have a ton of these Parmigiano cheeses, and everything else will be sold. If you wanted to hold everything and maybe just sell the top resource, you could do that as well. I will do that because you get milk really, really fast. So if you're not selling this, even when you're actively sitting here, it's going to fill up your storage completely full. So you might have like 40,000 milk, and you might only have 1,000 cream. So your minions, they will gather milk really, really easily. So if I'm sitting here actively playing, or I could be working on a project on my computer, but I'm still here, I might have one guy set to sell, and he's only selling milk, and then I'll just be minting NFTs the whole time as they get up. And as I mint, you know, you're burning 1,000 resources every one here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4,000, 5,000, 5,600. So you can see how just minting all the NFTs at once, you're really clearing out your storage capacity and allowing your guys to keep collecting more. So there's a couple different strategies for how you want to do it. But when I leave, I'll set 1 or 2, or sorry, 2 or 3 to sell. I will sell everything except for my bottom one. It's important to note that as your minions sell, they're going to grab the most valuable resource that you have that is not set to hold. So you can see these are going down. And if you don't have enough people selling, your milk is just going to keep filling up, filling up, filling up, because all these other resources your minions are grabbing to sell. So that's when I go to bed. I usually have these set at 3 guys. If I only do 1 or 2, then I'll wake up in the morning and all my better resources are sold, but I'll have like 30,000 milk or 20,000 milk, whatever it is, based on how much Parmigiano I have. So that's kind of my strategy for Island 4. As I go down in the different islands, I'll set everybody to mine, and I'll just be sitting here on my computer hitting the stamina bar and minting NFTs. So one of the most important aspects of the game is this stamina bar. As you can see, my guys are going pretty slow. They're just kind of walking along. You can see your coconut earning rate right here, and also your processing rate. So if you watch, when I start hitting the stamina bar, those numbers all go up because I'm now making my minions run faster. So you can see a clear difference on if you were just letting the game run by itself overnight, or if you're actively sitting here clicking the stamina bar. Another factor is I haven't seen any eagles come by here recently, and that happens pretty frequently. It's nothing that you've done wrong with the game. Sometimes switching islands will make an eagle come back, but if you haven't seen one for, I'm going to say 2 minutes. If you haven't seen an eagle for 2 minutes, I just click the refresh and it reloads the game. All your stuff is saved except for maybe what your minions are carrying right there. So it's very important because you want to keep getting those golden coconuts. And again, if I'm sitting here on the computer and I have quite a few of these resources saved up to where I can mint NFTs, I'll keep sitting here clicking on Island 4 and collecting my eagles. If my minions aren't getting enough resources where I can actively mint NFTs, I will go back to Island 1 or 2 and collect those resources. So Aftermath Islands is actively updating these resources and changing the inventory. So right now this is all cheese based. I forgot what it was before. I think we were doing berries. But if we go to Island 1 and 2, they just rotated these resources. So these are all brand new. So even though it's Island 1 and you're like, I don't want to be on Island 1, I want to go where the resources are worth more, you have to remember that every single one of these resources are going to be used in the metaverse, so you want to mint as many NFTs as you can. So again, it's best to upgrade your island as much as possible. I got all my minions set to mining, and so I can just sit here and keep getting NFTs over and over. And they've recently proved that the Wax blockchain is just amazing. We just hit a milestone where we minted 1.1 million NFTs in just over 100 days. So that's pretty amazing. If you stay on your screen, this is another important factor. You have to stay on your screen. So if I were to open Discord or go to another tab here, and if I start doing something over here, my minions are gonna like slow down rapidly. And your NFT processing time is also going to be extended. So if I were to stay on screen here, get my NFT, let me find another one, get an NFT, this process takes about 30 seconds. So if you don't see any eagles or anything like that, I'll just sit here and hit my stamina bar and collect more NFTs as they pop up. But the turnaround time for your NFT for that used store fixture is going to be about 30 seconds. But if I'm trying to do multitask and open up another tab, and LKoT is not right there on your active screen, I've timed this and it's taken up to 3 minutes. So if you're trying to alt tab back and forth and do multiple things, it's not going to work. So what I suggest is just grabbing the top of your bar here and moving LKoT to do like a split screen. And so like I was writing up a Word doc earlier. So I had the Word doc on the right side and I had LKoT on the left side. So it's actively in the foreground running all your processes. So it doesn't take 2-3 minutes like normally. So other than keeping your screen open, leaving it open and running overnight, do like a 3-to-2 ratio on your minions when I go to sleep. So I have 5 mining and 3 selling. I'll do that when I go to sleep. And then hitting your stamina bar as much as you can and collecting the golden coconuts on the eagles. Those are like your three main points of strategy. Everything else, like everybody's ideas are differently. So some people aren't even upgrading their islands They're just trying to get to the next island as fast as possible so you can collect more golden coconuts. And then when you get more golden coconuts, you can come over and do the all island upgrades, and then you can reduce this number here, build cost, higher cost, and upgrade cost. So this reduces the cost of all the buildings on all the islands. So that can be very, very lucrative if you're able to collect golden coconuts. And then once you've reduced the cost of everything, then you can go back to those other islands and upgrade them. Another thing is you need to sell the resources to get regular coconuts to do this island upgrades. So they start really, really cheap. Even when you buy a brand new island, you're upgrading your first max stamina might be like 50 regular coconuts. So it's really, really cheap. However, it's going to take you more to upgrade the whole bar. So there's a lot of parameters, and then you factor in the boosts. So you can make your guys mine faster, carry more things, process faster. There's just so many different variables to the game, which makes it more and more interesting. So some people have commented on the fact that they haven't been able to actively play as much. So it's taking them longer to upgrade the islands, or longer to collect the eagles. They wanted more coconuts coming out of the eagles. But there has to be a balance between the type of players. So you have a couple of our players, they play 10, 12 hours a day because they're able to fit it in with their regular job, or if they're retired. Then you have some people that maybe get 20 minutes a day. So you have that big variable of the range in between the types of players. So you have to figure out what suits you. But yeah, that's how I've been playing Lost Kingdom of Tessara. If this has intrigued you enough, in the description below will be my referral link, which is this. So when I invite people, I get golden coconuts. And once you join the game, you can invite people and get golden coconuts. So you would click invite friends, and then you would just click the copy link here and share with them. So if you could support me, that would be awesome. I could use all the golden coconuts to keep upgrading my islands. If you guys have any questions, the Aftermath Islands Metaverse Discord link is down below, and I'm active in there every day. And you can just @ me in there for XRPcop, and I will help you out. All right, have a good night.